you work best. Choose a place that is quiet, with few distractions and is well lit. You need a tidy and comfortable place with a bright lamp, which has a clear workspace and all your necessary equipment, books, etc. close at hand.
Leave the laptop and mobile phone turned off in another room. They are simply too much of a distraction. You can check them during your breaks and they will interrupt your flow and make your revision sessions less effective.
How do you work best? The answer to this question is different for all of us. Some of us are very awake and alert in the morning. These people could even squeeze a session of revision in at 8 a.m. Remember, most of us need 8+ hours of sleep for our bodies and minds to be properly rested. Remember, the closer you get to exams, the more intense and frequent your revision sessions will become.
What are the tips for effective revision?
Make a list of all your exam subjects and the amount of time you think you'll need for each one. It is unlikely that the amounts will be equal. Many people find it advisable to allocate more time to the subject or topics they find most difficult. Draw up a revision plan for each week. Use the revision list of School Summer Exams website for each subject as a starting point. Look at what you need to know and try to identify any gaps in your knowledge. Divide your time for each subject into topics based on units in the revision checklist and make sure you allow enough time for each one.
Revise often. Try and do a little every day. Plan and time off, including time for activities which can be done out in the fresh air. Take a 5 or 10 minute break every hour and do some stretching exercises, go for a short walk or make a drink. You may find it helpful to change from one subject to another at break time. For example, doing 1 or 2 sessions of maths and then changing to geography, or alternating a favourite subject with a difficult one. It helps to build in some variety.
Write up your plan and display it somewhere visible. For example, attach it to the fridge door. Adjust your timetable if necessary and try to focus on your weakest topics and subjects. Don't panic. Think about what you can achieve, not what you can't. Positive thinking is important. Believe in yourself.
How should I revise? Simply reading notes or rewriting them is not always the best way to help you remember the knowledge you need to sit your exams. If you revise something tonight, by this time tomorrow, you'll have forgotten at least some of it. So revise it again briefly tomorrow to top up your memory. Have another quick revision next week and keep topping up until the night before the exam.
Highlighting. Go through your book's notes, highlighting keywords, key ideas. Not only does this make it easier to revise later, but the act of scanning through your books, looking for the key stuff helps you remember it. Might be an idea to ask your teacher first, but you do to your books. But if you explain why, they'll almost certainly be delighted that you're getting on with your revision.
Make your own flashcards. These can help you to remember facts and equations. The idea is to carry them with you and look at them when you have a spare moment, either in the lunch queue, break time, on the bus. You could put headings on one side and details on the other. And finally, celebrate the end of exams with something. Remember that all pupils have different abilities and success is something different for each of them. At Dromore High, all pupils are valued and equally encouraged.